What's up? My name is Lauren Tyler. In this episode of Elevated Convos, we are talking about your dreams. Point blank period. How on earth do you see with your eyes closed? So if you ever ask yourself, how can I see with my eyes closed, bruh? Like, or just overall, how can you hear and how can you see in your dreams? I'm finna explain it to you. Not an opinion, more so a theory, my nigga, because it's gonna make sense. For real, for real. Okay, so how do you see in your dreams? How do you hear in your dreams? First of all, to internet scientists or whatever who tells you that it is your brain, as in that's the reason why you hear and that's the reason why you're able to see with your eyes closed. That is, it's your brain projecting these images that, they're just imaginary. It's not really, it's not real. That is bullshit. You can shut them down. I'm finna shut you down right now. That doesn't even make sense. First of all, tell me how my brain, you feel me? And I'm gonna just focus on how we hear for a second. I'm gonna focus on how you hear when you're not receiving anything through your physical ears. Therefore, your brain isn't receiving a signal. Let me tell you about signals. You know how you walk in and you stub your toe on the fucking table or something and it hurts like hell. Okay, your toe felt it, it sent a signal to your brain, ouch. That's the reaction, okay? So when you hear something, but it's not a physical sound, as in that sound wave does not travel through the air and it does not, you feel me, it doesn't reach your ears because it's not a physical sound. How the fuck does your brain receive a signal to where you even hearing it in the first place? Unless you feel me, unless you heard it from somewhere else, as in you didn't hear it with your brain, you didn't see it with your brain, no, you saw it and you heard it with your mind. There's a difference between the two. As far as the dreams goes and how you hear, you feel me, when you're not actually hearing a physical thing, therefore your ears are not even being used. You feel me? And that's the only way that your brain, you feel me, would know. You feel me? When you hear something, you hear my voice right now, you feel me, you hearing it with your ears, all right? And then your brain, you feel me, it does what it needs to do or what the hell ever, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm receiving something. Let me listen to what's going on. Let me listen to the crazy talk Lauren Tyler talking about. Let me listen to this for a second, okay? So when you're asleep, let's say for instance, you having a crazy dream or something, and it's somebody chasing you. You feel me? It's not really anybody chasing you. You asleep in your bed. You feel me? But you feel it, and you hear, and you see that person chasing you. Even though when you are asleep in that bed, there's no noise. You feel me? It may be some noises in the distance that, yes, are incorporated in your dreams. Like when you're asleep and you have your alarm clock. Or like you see on TV when a guy thinks he's, landing a girl and making out, it's really his dog licking his face. Like, yeah, baby, give me that. And it's really the dog. Like, seriously though. So you hear those things with your mind, okay? You see those things with your mind. Now with your eyes being closed and whatnot, you feel me? The craziest thing I done heard was that it is your brain projecting these images. First of all, tell me how your brain is going to project these images when it's inside your skull. Therefore, and don't even tell me, oh, when I sleep, my eyes roll back to my head. Even if, first of all, even if it did do some crazy shit like that, you need to get it checked the hell out, first of all, if your eyes doing that. But no, even if it did that, you think it's a light show in there? You think it's like a drive-in movie? You just roll them back and you just roll up in that hole? No, that's not, no. It's dark, you feel me? Your skull ain't no openings for no light to get in, ain't no light getting out. Yes, there is electricity in your brain, electricity throughout your body is energy. It's all about signals, okay? So when you hear something, but you didn't hear it with your ears, as in your physical ears, as in it wasn't a real, let me just put it that way, it wasn't a real thing that you heard, well, how did you hear it? So just how you hear something, right? And a signal is sent to your brain, letting you know that you're hearing something, okay? The same thing happens when your mind hears something, okay? When you are asleep, first of all, let me tell you what your dreams are. When you're asleep, your brain is still active, if not more active than it is when you are awake. Why? How is it still receiving signals, right? If you're asleep, if the rest of your body, you feel me, is still just laying in the bed, you're just sleeping, but your brain is still working. It's because your brain is still being used by something. It's being used by your mind. It's still being used by something. There is no other way to put it. There is no other actual way to explain why you are still active, why your brain is still active, unless it's still being used. What is it being used by? It's being used by your mind. Because when you're dreaming, you're experiencing a life. Just how when you're awake, you are attached to this body. You can't leave. Just how you hear yourself think, you feel me? You ever also that's the same thing that goes with the dreams. But yeah, to anyone who's ever also wondered how you hear yourself think, you know, if you just were to just think of something, you know, how are you able to hear yourself think? One of the most looniest things that I done heard was that it's not, you know, you're not really hearing yourself think. I mean, this is for those who claim that it's your brain. You know, no, it's your mind. It's a non-physical thing that you're hearing. But in your dreams, everything that you're seeing and everything that you're hearing and everything that you're feeling, okay, those are all non-physical things, okay, obviously, because you're not really seeing what it is that you're seeing physically. You're asleep in your bed or you sleep on the couch or wherever the hell you sleep at, okay? So the same thing goes with what you hear. You're not really physically hearing it, what's really going on in this outside world, you feel me? None of those noises are happening. None of those sounds are happening. But somehow you still hear them. Somehow you're still experiencing. That's the key word here in this entire video. Experience. Say it with me. Experience. Experiencing though, no, you're still experiencing a life, just how you experience a life here on this earth. So since all of those things that you're experiencing in your dreams are non-physical, you feel me, you know, you hear and you see, and of course all of those things aren't actually happening here in real life, you're gonna need a non-physical thing to experience that with, you know, and that's where your mind comes in. Okay, so your brain is not able to create noises, nigga. It's not able to do that. It's not able to create these images. Tell me how it is creating these images. Answer me that. Riddle me this. No, but for real though, it can't. And even if it did, there would still be no way that you would be able to see it unless you're seeing it with your mind. I mean, and I've even heard that they say, you know, with the whole how you hear yourself think, that you're just imagining it, right? That doesn't mean it's not real. Your imagination, that along with your emotions and your memories and so many other things are more closely tied to your mind than they are your brain. Basically what I'm saying is that you ask, how do you hear and how do you see in your dreams? The answer is very simple. You hear and you see those things with your mind. Your mind and your brain, two completely different things. Watch the next video, I'm gonna talk about it. But no, as far as your dreams go, it's not your brain doing it. It's your brain receiving it, yes. It's receiving, it's on the receiving end, y'all. It's receiving signals from somewhere the fuck else. It's receiving it from your mind that is able to go anywhere. You can't go, obviously we can't go. These bodies are bound to this physical earth, but your mind is a non-physical thing. What you see in your dreams are non-physical things. What you hear, non-physical hearing, non-physical seeing, how you're able to see with your eyes closed. So no, it's not your brain. When you sleep, you are still experiencing a life. Where? I don't fucking know. It could be anywhere. Not even joking. And just how everything feels so real, right? when you detach yourself from this body. That's what sleep is. And why is the brain still active? It's still active because it's receiving signals from events that are happening somewhere else. And that's not imaginary, that's not figmental, that's for real. You know? Otherwise, the little brain waves and circuitries and shit that goes on when you are asleep, and these all different stages of sleeps and REM sleep, rapid eye movements. Why do your eyes move so much? What are you seeing? Of course, you're not seeing anything physically because you're asleep in your bed, but you're still seeing something. Not with your physical eyes, but of course, you can't detach your damn eyes from it, so they still respond to the signals that's being sent to your brain. Sleep talking, same thing goes for talking in your sleep and what the hell ever. Movements in your sleep, moving around in your sleep, you having a nightmare, whatever it may be. It's your mind. That's how you see in your dreams. That's how you hear in your dreams. That's how you hear your thoughts, your mind. And I know there's a lot of controversy, you know, with the whole your mind and your brain thing, but they both are just as real as the other. Just know it's your mind. That's the reason why, you know, or how is it that, you know, we have dreams? How is it that we can see? Dreams are enough proof, enough of just the overall existence of your mind. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, there would be no activity when you're asleep. You'd be damn near dead. But no, for real though, in this episode of Elevated Combos, we talked about your dreams and how you see and how you hear in your dreams. It's all because of your mind. Two different things. We need to start focusing more on your mind, all right, than on your body. So I hope you like this episode. My name is Lauren Tyler. Watch the next episode of Elevated Combos. We're going to continue this conversation. We're going to talk about the difference between your mind and your brain. Bow. So yeah, if you like this video, definitely hit the like button. I don't know why you wouldn't like it if you really did like it. If you didn't like it, go fuck off. You don't even understand what I'm talking about right now. You're not ready for the truth. So go away. But no, seriously, check out my music. I'm gonna put the links below. But yeah, so if you did like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. My name is Lauren Tyler. This has been an episode of Elevated